Milk Minute!
Good day, grade 10 learners! Ngayon, ating pag-usapan kung paano naging matagumpay ang mga entrepreneur. Ang matagumpay na mangangalakal o tinatawag na entrepreneur ay may mga pangangailangan, hindi lamang sa swerte at salapi. Mahalaga rin sa mga entrepreneur ang pagiging malikhain, masapalaran at mahusay sa pagbuo ng desisyon. Nangangailangan din ng motibasyon, kaalaman sa negosyo at marketing strategies. Ang isang entrepreneur upang ang mga produkto ay maging mahusay. Ako, si Raymond Isabela mula sa bayan ng Ramon, Isabela. Halina kayo mga grade 10 learners at matuto ng marketing strategies and skills sa susunod na episode ng TLE 10. Makinig, maghanda at matutong muli.
The Tender Love of Education in SDO Isabela. Technology and Livelihood Education.
Technology and Livelihood Education.
TLE, your choice,
Your choice,
your skill.
your skill. Magandang araw!
Ito ang EPP, Edukasyong Pantahanan at Pangkabuhayan.
Handa na ba kayo?
Maging responsable sa paggamit ng ICT.
Be a successful entrepreneur.
Paunlarin ang kabuhayan.
Pagpaparami ng mga alagang hayop.
And that's our lesson for today.
The Tender Love of Education in SDO Isabela.
EPP TLE. Your choice, your skill.
The day is blank canvas yet to be painted with the colors of life. Good morning, my dear young entrepreneurs. On behalf of our scriptwriter, Teacher Severino C. Season Jr., I am Labial Upam Jr. You can call me Teacher Lab, your teacher on air. And you're listening to School on Air of TLE. Your choice, your skill. Previously, we tackled career opportunities in entrepreneurship, wherein we discussed the key concepts, underlying principles, and core competencies in entrepreneurship. As an entrepreneur, you're the one who undertakes innovations, finance, and business acumen in an effort to transform innovations into economic goods. Before we start with our lesson, let's have a review. We will play a fact or bluff. Just say fact if the statement is correct and bluff if it's incorrect. Ready? Number 1. Entrepreneurs are focused on making their business work and eliminate any hindrances or distractions to their goals. Fact or bluff? Good one. It is fact. Number 2. Entrepreneurs realize that every event and situation is a business opportunity. Fact or bluff? Nice. It is fact. Number 3. An entrepreneur does not provide employment to the people. Fact or bluff? You got it. It is bluff. Number 4. An entrepreneur creates wealth just for himself only. Fact or bluff? The answer is bluff. Number 5. Value pricing model is where you determine the price based on how much value you are providing to your customer. Wow, the answer is fact. Now that you are warmed up, I believe you are now ready for the next lesson. This is our episode 2 in entrepreneurship for grade 10. Today, our discussion is about marketing strategies and sales plan. Ready your pen and paper for we are about to start.
Tayo na!
In our previous discussion, we have discussed qualities of an entrepreneur. You might have those qualities of an entrepreneur to perform a business venture, and you may start having your small business. But before you start with your business, let us study first the various factors required to be considered while setting up any small business. Anyone can start a small business. You may be an existing entrepreneur or a new one. You might ask, how can I arrange my capital? As an entrepreneur, you have to analyze and find out the amount and the duration of finance required, as well as the duration for such finance is needed in business. Further, as an entrepreneur, you have to arrange for both fixed as well as working capital for your business. The finance can be raised by self-contribution or by borrowing from banks and other financial institutions. Now, you have identified how you can arrange your capital. Next is for you to select the line of right business. You may consider business opportunities as per the market demand. You may also go for an existing product or new product. Take note, before taking any step, you must ascertain the probability of the business and the amount of capital investment. By this time, you have selected the line of right business for you. Next thing to consider is the right location for your business. Special care should be taken while selecting the location of the business. As an entrepreneur, you can start business in your own place or rent a space. Also, it can be located at a marketplace or in a commercial complex or in an industrial estate. Take note, when deciding the location, you should consider various factors like sources of supply or raw material, nearness to the market, availability of labor, transportation, baking, and communication facilities. Finally, the last thing to consider is selecting your business workforce. As an entrepreneur, you cannot run a business alone. You have to employ people to help you. Skilled and semi-skilled workers. Skilled and semi-skilled workers have to be recruited, particularly for manufacturing work. There you have it, the various factors required to be considered while setting up any small business. Now, just a quick review. I'll be asking questions, and for 5 seconds, you tell me your answer. The shorter the answer, the better. Let's begin. Number 1. Who can start a business? Correct. Anyone can start a small business. Number 2. How can you arrange capital? Good job. Finance can be raised by self-contribution or by borrowing money. Number 3. How can you select the line of right business? Awesome! You can select a line of right business by market demand, existing product, or new product. Number 4. What is the right location for your business? You got it. You can start at your own place or rent a space. Also, it can be located at a marketplace, commercial complex, or in an industrial estate. Now that you're familiar on how to set up your small business, it's now time for you to identify and recognize your potential market. A potential market is the part of the market you can capture in the future. It includes the demographic groups of customers that will purchase your product or services in the future. The best way to grow your business is to identify your potential market that you can begin to target. Ready those pen and paper, for I'll be giving you 5 importance of potential market. Number 1. Identifying new customers to ensure future of your business. Number 2. Think proactively about ways for your business to grow and change. Number 3. Show the potential of your business to investors or collaborators. Number 4. Increase your profit. Number 5. Create a strategic plan when there will be changes in the economy or market. In identifying your potential markets, you are not just increasing your share for today, but ensuring the increase of your profit in the future. From the importance of potential market, we now go to value proposition. When we talk about value proposition, this refers to the value of a company promises to deliver to customers should they choose to buy their product. What is the importance of value proposition? You might ask. A value proposition should clearly explain how a product fills a need, communicate the specifics of its added benefit, and state the reason why it is better than similar products on the market. Okay, grab those pens and paper and take note the steps on how to develop a value proposition. Here are the steps on how to develop a value proposition. Step 1. Understand the benefits customers receive. You should know how to create value and the benefits the company provide to your customers. Number 2. Connect benefits to value. Once you have complete grasp on the benefits offered, you should line those benefits to the value the company creates for your customers. Step 3. Target your audience. You need to focus and decide who is the target segment for the product or service. Step number 4. Differentiate the product and service. Number 5. Put everything into a clear and easy to read sentence. Value proposition should quickly inform customers of who the company is. Step 6. Place it everywhere. You need to work with marketing to get this statement as many places as possible. It should be included in a website, logos, email, newsletter, signature, on a company brochure, and everywhere possible. Finally, number 7. Test its effectiveness. You need to assess how the value proposition is adding in increasing revenue and bringing new customer. We're done with the importance of a value proposition to a business. But how can I make a compelling value proposition? You might ask. Don't you worry, I will be giving you references that you can Google later and check its sample templates. Do you still have your pen and paper with you? Cool. Here is number 1. Jofmore's value positioning statement. Number 2. Venture Hack's high concept pitch. Number 3. Steve Blank's XYZ. Number 4. Vlaskovitz and Cooper's CPS. Number 5. Dave McClure's elevator ride. Number 6. David Cowan's pitchcraft. And number 7, Eric Sink's value positioning. There you have it, your references on making value proposition. Now that you know how to make a proposition, the next step for you is to sell. Question: how do you select the right product for your business? I bet some of you are scratching their heads. Well, just remember that your products or services define your business. If you want to turn your business into an income-generating machine, the first step is to choose the right product or service to sell. So how do you choose the right product to sell? Here are questions to help us in identifying the right product to sell. Number 1. What is your primary consideration for choosing a particular product? Make a list of your selection criteria and think of what is important to you. Number 2. Can you meet the needs of the customer and solve a specific problem? You need to know how your products or services can assist customers. It must have a real value that customers can recognize, want, and need. Number 3. How capable are you to produce the product? You must evaluate at the onset how you can scale up the production if there is a strong demand for the product. Number 4. What is the size of your potential reachable market? You need to at least get an idea of the size of your market. Know who are likely to use or benefit from your products. Number 5. Would you need to comply with government rules and regulations? Some products can be sold immediately without the need for government approval. Others require permits, licenses, and approval from the government. Number 6. If a similar product exists, can your product be superior in its functionality, presentation, or marketing? Your unique selling proposition is the only thing that makes your product different. It may be that the product has a lower price or more convenient packaging, or it may taste or smell better or last longer. Number 7. What barriers must be overcome for a potential new product entry? Barriers to entry include high research and development expenditure, high preference of startup or sunk costs, and international trade restrictions such as tariffs and quotas. Number 8. What are the potential sales, growth, profits, and time for payback? Before starting up business, run your numbers first. Get a clear idea of how your cost structure, how much sales you need to have to break even and post a profit, and what your return on investment will be. There you have it, the 8 questions to guide you in selecting the right product of your business. Now is the moment of truth. We will find out if you're ready to start with your small business. Let's have a quiz. Ready those pen and paper, for we are about to start. For instructions, listen carefully. This is a 5-item quiz and the type of quiz is multiple choice. Are you ready? Great. Number 1. Which of the following is an advisable location for a small business to be put up? Letter A, cemetery. Letter B, industrial complex. And letter C, own premises. Number 2. Which of the following is the helper of an entrepreneur? Letter A, driver. Letter B, walker, or letter C, worker. Number 3. Which of the following refers to focusing and deciding who is the target for a particular product or service? Letter A, connect benefits to value. Letter B, place it everywhere. And letter C, target your audience. Number 4. Which of the following statement referred to a promise by a company to a customer? Letter A, accusation. Letter B, preposition. And letter C, proposition. Number 5. Which of the following statements refers to a potential sales growth, profits, and time for payback? Letter A, getting a clear idea of cost structure. Letter B, getting an idea of the market size. And letter C, get to know how your products or services assist customers. There you have it, a quick quiz to test if you're ready for a small business startup. Now, let's check your answers. Are you ready? Number 1. Which of the following is an advisable location for small business to be put up? The answer is letter C, on premises. Number 2. Which of the following is the helper of an entrepreneur? The answer is letter C, worker. Number 3. Which of the following refers to focusing and deciding who is the target for a particular product or service? The answer is letter C, target your audience. Number 4. Which of the following statement referred to a promise by a company to a customer? The answer is C, proposition. Number 5. Which of the following statements refers to a potential sales growth, profits, and time for payback? The answer is letter C, getting a clear idea of cost structure. Alright, count the number of correct items. Write it at the upper right corner of your paper. Good job, everyone. Now, let me check who got a score of 4 and above. Awesome! Keep it up. Now, if you got 3 and below, don't fret. You go back to where you got incorrect scores and review them. I believe you will do better next episode. Remember, to be a successful entrepreneur, you must develop the ability to select and offer the right products or services to your customers in a competitive market. More than any other factor, your ability to make this choice will determine your success or failure. I hope you apply what you've learned today in your small business. Until the next episode, just a gentle reminder, do an advanced reading on your module. Once again, I am Teacher Labi. Remember to pray and be happy always. God bless!
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon.
Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang may iwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela.